demonetizing, shadow banning, tighter rules on hate speech.
What the fuck?
Still no Trump, no Alex Jones.
What?
Free speech, Elon?
Uh-oh.
I'm Jazz Borganzo, and this is what's next. What's up, everyone? What's next? I'm Jazz Borganzo, your humble host. This is, of course, the weekend edition. Twitter. Remember how it was under Jack Dorsey? You know, conservatives, libertarians, moderates, would have their say. And of course, if they went over certain lines, they were suspended, banned, demonetized, but that was then. Now, with Elon Musk, free speech reigns. You had an influx of conservatives join, myself being one of them, who joined the Twitterverse. You had conservatives, libertarians, and this same moderates come out in droves saying what they truly felt regarding COVID, the vax, the shenanigans of 2020, you name it. Some got slapped, like Babylon Bee. Of course, that was pre-Elon, Babylon Bee, Jordan Peterson, of course, the infamous Alex Jones, and the most famous of them all, Donald Trump. But that was all supposed to change. Or did it? Let's take a look. This comes out of Breitbart. Elon Musk restores Babylon Bee, great, to Twitter, promises to shadow ban, quote unquote, wrongthink. Interesting. Today, Elon Musk, of course, this was just the other day, announced that Twitter's new policy of freedom of speech, but not freedom of reach. He explained that the platform will be using the same shadow banning system that unfairly affected conservatives and has been criticized for years. Musk also announced that Babylon Bee, Jordan Peterson, and the pathetic and worthless hag herself, Kathy Griffin, has been restored to the platform, but that Trump decision has not yet been made. Interesting. Twitter has long been criticized for shadow banning accounts and those of conservative users. Shadow banning means that Twitter limits the reach of those accounts, with tweets that affect an account not appearing in followers' timelines or being deleted, hidden from the visibility of the account negatively affected. When Musk took over the platform, he promised that the platform will be one focused on free speech. And now he's introduced essentially the same exact system Twitter had before. In a tweet he has since deleted following significant backlash, Musk said that the new Twitter policy is freedom of speech, but not freedom of reach. He adds, negative hate speech, or hate tweets, quote unquote, will be maxed, deboosted, and demonetized. So no ads or other revenue to Twitter. You won't find a tweet unless you specifically seek it out, which is no different than the rest of the internet. This is exactly how shadow bans have worked in the past, as you can see there. Musk also announced a reinstatement of accounts Jordan Peterson, Babylon Bee, and Kathy Griffin, the leftist comedian who famously held a fake severed head of former President Donald Trump as part of a photo shoot for some clowns. Jordan Peterson responded to the Musk decision with a hysterical rant against anonymous accounts. Don't allow the anonymous troll demons to post with real verified people, Elon. Put them in their own hell, along with others like them. LOL, LUZ, bro, brah. Hipsters using narcissistic, Machiavellian, psychopathic, and sadistic. Really? Musk immediately received significant pushback against the shadow banning policy. Quote, the guy really just said negative, quote, hate speech? Negative hate, quote unquote, tweets will be shadow banned? Translation, don't comment on Biden, Congress, inflation, rhinos, gas prices, Hunter, child grooming, money being sent to Ukraine, stolen election in Arizona. I'm almost out of characters. However, Musk has yet to return former President Donald Trump to the platform. When asked in another tweet if InfoWars host Alex Jones will be returned to the platform, Musk definitively stated no. This decision drew significant criticism from Twitter users who accused Musk of not actually changing any of Twitter's policies or enacting any form of quote-unquote free speech he had promised. So basically, the same old Twitter free speech unless we don't like it. So you aren't for free speech. Got it. Breitbart News reported earlier today that Twitter offices were shut down on Thursday after 100 employees resigned from the company, refusing to comply with Elon Musk's demands for a, quote, extremely hardcore reset of the company. Should be very, very interesting. And there was one part in there that Breitbart News Digital will be keeping an eye on this. Speaking for myself, I recently just got suspended off of Twitter for a 7-day ban. For what, you must say? You must think. Well, someone criticized Donald Trump during his re-election bid for 24, that criminals who do hard drugs, who sell hardcore drugs, methamphetamines, cocaine, crack, fentanyl, should be put on the death penalty, should be given the death penalty. Of course, this person who said, how dare he? She got all butthurt and pearl clutcher. And I chime in, well, how about we give them a choice? We give them burning at the stake, drawn quartering, the guillotine, bring back the electric chair, make sure it's rusty, and of course, bullet to the head. That is what got kicked me off. Bullet to the head. Well, and I kind of knew it once I submitted it, so that's on me. But anywho, from the responses that I'm seeing, and from the responses that I saw on Twitter yesterday, and you got a lot of people not liking it. I'm one of them. And to me, this was supposed to be different. But the one thing that a lot of people, or some people, are pointing out is that he said it was going to take time. He said it wasn't going to be overnight. It was going to take some weeks, take some months after everything settles down for him to get his content creators in there and to try and to fix what's going on. But when you come out with, freedom of speech, but not freedom of reach, that sets people the wrong way. It leaves a bad taste in people's mouths. And if you are using the same Twitter enforcement policy that Jack Dorsey installed a decade ago, that's not freedom of speech. Nothing changes. And I understand there are lines that have to be drawn. Guidelines have to be made. So there needs to be a specific guidelines. Has to be. This can't be moving goalposts. This can't be as the wind blows. We can't have that because that's exactly what Twitter was for the last decade. But things have to change. So when you had conservatives come back to Twitter, when you had existing conservative accounts, all of a sudden they saw their accounts, they saw their followers jump, their subs jump because of you, Elon, stepping in and saying, hey, things are going to be different. But then you do this and you say this. A lot of people take a step back and go, wait a minute. What did I sign up for? So I'm going to try to keep a level head to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to give Elon the benefit of the doubt that it's still being worked on. Let's not, jump off the bridge. Let's not go off the rails. So right now, you could still say, Dementia Boy. You could still say Hunter Biden. You could still say, laptop shenanigans. You could say 2020 shenanigans, fraudulent elections. Kari Lake got screwed. You can say all these things still on Twitter, as far as I know. But it's going to be interesting in the days and weeks to come. I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.